Hello everyone. Um, I hope you are doing well and I hope you are having a good day. I am Hakan Aktas. I am working on the Huawei as a AI engineer and cloud engineer. Today I will explain how to deploy your DeepSeek model on your local machine without internet, just using the CPU. Uh, we will uh, we will demonstrate this tutorial with easy step, just installing some basic dependencies on our virtual machine. So I will use a virtual machine. I will create a virtual machine on Huawei Cloud, which named ECS Elastic Cloud Server. So let's get started. Here you can see our login page. You can log in with your account and your password. And after you log in, you can see the home page. You can see all resources here. And by clicking this button, you need to search ECS, Elastic Cloud Server. It is just an virtual machine. So I will create an ECS on the Istanbul region. So I clicked buy ECS. Here you can see the billing mode. In order to pay pay-per-use, I'm selecting pay-per-use option. So the region here you can see the Istanbul. The AZ can be random. It doesn't important. So here the type of flavors. You can choose the best one for you. In our demonstration, we will use CPUs, just CPUs without GPU. I will deploy the DeepSeek model on CPU and we will test the performance on the CPU. So here you can see the 16 gigabyte RAM and 8 virtual CPU. I think is enough for me because the model file will be stored in cache. So RAM is very important for us. So here you can see you can choose your operating system. I will choose Ubuntu and some system disk. Maybe we can choose ultra high IO in order to speed. Then I will choose my virtual private cloud, VPC. It is just a virtual network, and I need to determine the security group also. Then I will bind Elastic IP in order to download my model from repository. So I will choose traffic option and I will arrange the bandwidth size 300. You can specify the name here. Let's give a name. Already exists. If already exists, we can say DeepSeek. Okay. Then you need to set a password. Let's say so. After I choose my enterprise project, I will click submit and my virtual machine will be ready to use. So I will connect the virtual machine with SSH, and I will upload the requirements, dependencies. The dependencies is very basic, as I said before. I will just install Docker, and I will update the system package firstly. Then I will install Docker. After installing is finished, I will pull the Ollama image from Docker Hub, and in order to use LLMs, I will use Ollama. So here you can see the status is running now. Then let's copy the elastic IP, and I will use MobiXturn. So in my opinion, let's share my screen again. Entire screen here, of course. Then here, create a new session, click SSH, and I will paste my elastic IP here. I will specify a username as a root and click OK. Okay, I accept. And then let's write our password here. Okay, everything is okay. Then here you can see the we are on the virtual machine. Just a CPU. NVIDIA driver doesn't exist. Here you can see doesn't found. Of course, I will update the system packet. And then I will also upgrade sudo apt upgrade /yeah. We need to update the system package in order to don't get any error. This is our first step. After installing, progress is finished. I will install Docker because Docker has a lot of opportunities and benefits for us in order to deploy our application without worrying libraries, versions, and installing dependencies. I will just pull the Ollama image from the Docker hub. Then I will download my DeepSeek model. These are very easy. I think you can test it in your local machine. Also, when you want to deploy your own LLMs, you can use it. But to be honest, if you have a specific requirements from LLMs, you should deploy a big parameter model on GPU. But the daily usage is okay for the 7 billion parameters. The latency for about 4 or 5 seconds, it's acceptable. Okay, and okay again. Of course, here you can see. Let's sudo apt install docker io. Yes. After installing Docker is okay. Let's check the Docker version. Here you can see Docker version is, and let's try to pull Ollama image. I would like to show you the official page. Here you can see Ollama official page. Actually, Ollama, as I said before, tools for usage LLMs. You can also deploy Ollama on the GPU, NVIDIA GPU, but before installing the Ollama on GPU, you need to install NVIDIA Docker Toolkit, which is important to use NVIDIA drivers on the container. So also, I assume that you have also installed CUDA and cuDNN libraries, but I will use just CPU only. Here you can see. But after run this command, I just want to pull it firstly. It will automatically pull, but let's do it step by step. Docker pull Ollama. You can also find the hub here, Docker image, official Docker hub. I will pull it. It will automatically pull the latest tag, so you don't need to worry about the versioning. But if you have specified a version, you can specify the tag on a tag. As I said, these are very easy steps. I assume that you are doing this step also. But if you have specific question, you can write the chat. You can write on the chat. I will try to answer after the meeting. You can also write me on LinkedIn or another social account. Okay, here you can see I installed the Ollama image. Let's check it by writing Docker images. Here you can see the latest version of image here is installed, and I will run the image. Here you can see the run command. Actually, I think you are familiar Docker run, and I will bind a volume the images here in order to store my model, because I don't want to remove when the container shut down. So just we need to download firstly, and we can use the model again and again. We don't need to worry about it. It will automatically store on the local machine by this command. Also, I will say that you are listening this port. This port is listening port in the container, and you can also access the container from the 11 and 434 port by using API. Also, I will say that your name is Ollama, and you will use this Ollama image. So let's run the command. Okay, it is running now. Let's check. Here you can see it is running, but we need to install uh, model file. So here you can see the file docker exec Ollama run this model, not llama model. Sorry. I will use DeepSeek model. So here you can see the documentation, official documentation. You can use another version of this model. You can maybe need the 8 billion parameters. I will just use the 7 billion parameters is enough for me now. And it will automatically download the image, download the model file. And we will be able to access this model. Maybe you can use the model in your virtual machine, or you can access also this model from another machines. For example, you can connect with the Elastic IP, and you can access the model. I can also show you. I will show you. We will make a request from in my computer by using Postman. We will send a HTTP request. Also, I will upload a web UI. So we will be able to access the model by using an interface, a front end, a basic front end. Ollama actually is very useful. You can customize your front end without needing code, without needing coding. You can also bind a backend API, for example, when you want to create a RAG application, retrieval augmented generation. You can also upload your documents on the web UI, and you can customize your LLMs. OpenWebUI, the installation of OpenWebUI is also very easy. We will install it similarly by using Docker. Here you can see the model size is 4.8 gigabyte, 4.7 gigabyte. The downloading process is done, and here you can see the success log. You can see it is saying that send a message. Let's send a message, basic message. Hello. Yeah, I think the latency is good, can acceptable. How are you? In my opinion, the performance is acceptable for the CPU. Here you can see the CPU performance, CPU usage. Just we are using the half of the CPU, and of course, let's force it more. Tell me a short. Tell me something about Huawei. You can see the answer here. They are a big technology company. The answer is correct. Yeah, here you can test it also model on the terminal, or maybe we can ask some other question. But I want to show you how can you access the model from another device. For example, you have an Elastic Cloud server or any virtual cloud on the uh, Huawei Cloud. For example, you can have also a node or on the Kubernetes. You can also access you should also access this model from another device. So let's, in order to exit, we can write by. Okay, we write by, but the model is still working on the background. Let's check it. Docker psr. Oops. Here you can see the status up. Maybe we can add some extra flag in order to restart always, etc. I forgot, but it doesn't important. When you let's restart always like this, it will automatically restart when you shut down the model image. So let's jump into the usage API. Here you can see the Postman home Postman application, and here you can see the endpoint. This should be Elastic IP, the virtual machines IP. So I will copy it and I will paste. Here is our port number. Maybe you remember. Here you can see the model are listening now or from this port, and this configuration. You should create this JSON body. You need to determine the model name, and here is your prompt. And I don't want to stream the model. I just want to see all answer. So let's write a message here. Hello. Or hello. How are you again? And I'm clicking send. Here you can see the latency is very low, under the 6 second. Hello, I'm just virtual assistant. I don't have a feelings, but thanks for asking. How can I assist you? Let's ask some different question. Tell me something about DeepSeek and how it does work. Like this. These are simple questions, I know. These are daily questions. Maybe if you need to ask some detailed question for about here you can see the answer is also acceptable for about 8 seconds. And yeah, maybe if you need to write the code, writing code, You can also use the different huge version of this DeepSeek for about 70 billion parameters. But as I said before, when you want to use 70 billion parameters, you should have a GPU. So these are acceptable for daily usage. And okay, the usage of API is like this. So let's create a web UI in order to access with the interface. In order to create a web UI, actually, let's show you the official page. Here you can see the OpenWebUI official page. Yes, I will just need to upload. I just need to pull the Ollama image like this. It will listen me on the 3000 port. And here we can see the flag exists that I mentioned before. The restart flag. When you close this image, it will automatically restart, and it will always open. You can it will always accessible, available. It is very important, I think, because it can be shut down with different reason. Maybe we cannot recognize. I don't know. And OpenWebUI usage is very useful. I will show you after this installing. Okay, it is running now. I suppose let's check it. Docker. Here you can see Ollama and OpenWebUI is running now, and these statuses are up, and you can access with the 3000 port. Let's try. Sorry. I will open a browser and I will write this elastic IP and 3000 port. Here you can see I access the page and I'm clicking get started. In the first time, you should create an account for you, and I will write my name, Hakan, and my email, and you can determine a password, basic password, but you shouldn't forget it. Create admin accounts. Okay. And here you can see the page and the model. You can find the model here, and you can send a message to your DeepSeek model. Let's try it. Here, a basic question. Hello. The first time it can take a time in order to connect, or I don't know. But let's wait. Yes, it's working now. Here you can see ask another question. I think it's related to connection time because when it started now, here you can see the response time. After connection is okay, it's creating text after thinking. Yeah. So you can create your own DeepSeek LLM models here. You can create your own application by using DeepSeek and with the OpenWebUI framework. You can customize it. Maybe I can also mention the usage of the OpenWebUI. Here you can see the admin panel, and you can archive your chats, and you can create a actually basic system prompt. For example, you can write, "You are a helpful assistant." Etc. And you should give the answer very friendly, or maybe you can specify you are a e-commerce assistant, etc., etc. And also you can also adjust the parameters here. And the chat history will be stored here. And here you can access the admin panel. Here you can see the settings. You can also deploy any backend API. Here you can see the models available models, and some connections with the API, and etc. You can create a pipeline also. Thanks for listening. Actually, my demonstration like this. If you have any question, you can ask me on the chat. I will try to answer. This is easiest way to use DeepSeek model on the cloud. I hope it's okay. Thank you for listening. I will check comment. Share screen. Okay, I cannot see. Sorry, video is real time or record? It's real time. What is the number of token? Yeah, we can. I can write. I can test it before. Let me check. Thank you, Sefa. Thank you, Berhan. You are welcome. You can ask me another question via the LinkedIn. Erman, I will also share the information. Thank you. Thank you so much.